no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense will start this game off with the football. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Trucks through the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make the play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful.
Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough with the first down, and he slides in safely. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. They'll run it from the gun. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5
decision, but worked out.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. They've got him looking raw, but they're going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He might want another play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Going for it all. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. They want to run it left here. He breaks a tackle. Getting that push and pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Gets the back moving.
Where are you going? Why don't you go out there?
Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. Turning on the Jets. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Got his man out of the backfield. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss. And
here's a fumble way behind
Beautiful.
the line. Defense
Go big man, go big man.
There he goes.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket, even when things...
Defensive Heisman. Got a defensive Heisman right here, D tackle. Ugh, get out the way. Snow Angel.
Lapsing, and you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
No way you're running with McIver.
Quarterback making checks.
Seems like getting to a fade.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Soft spot in the middle. Push down for the tackle.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. And it's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off-play action on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Spartans offense will get the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Bro, what are y'all doing? Y'all see what? Bro.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that defense gets to...
What are these guys doing? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Down he goes at the 9.
Well, that's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack. He's showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stonebridge? One of the all-time great names in college football history. Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And this is not the way they envisioned the opening drive going, with the 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So Notre Dame's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo.
A shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped
Are
it.
you
What a
kidding me,
missed
McIver?
opportunity early in this football game. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He's going for the big play. Oh, it's picked off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing.
There he goes. Across the 35, out of bounds Browns at the 36 and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wide
Catch
out.
the ball,
He
what?
can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Try that, man.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and
Looks
put a
like he's
stop
way
to
too
this
close to the
return.
goddamn
They'll mark
punt.
it at the 32. Here come the Irish back on offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages, on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
The officials offer the deal, and
Big
the
Ten
coach accepts it.
championship?
They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Throws to the wideout. Wide open down.
No broken ribs for you, man.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. A great catch and run for 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone.
Virginia Tech, bye. Harsh reality, man.
When conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Runs through the tackle.
Yeah.
Not much
1
there.
yard.
They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Way to swarm to the ball.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
On a nickel.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking down the middle. It's complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off?
I could have had a pick. I was going for a body. alley-oop. Way to fly around.
On a stage like this.
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed.
Nice, finally got a pick.
You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often.
Put your ass at the
He
slot.
was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Great place to start for this offense.
Bad. Who just cornered y'all letting
Off the play
pressure
fake on first down to throw. Makes a
Way to catch the
connection.
ball.
Out
You've
of
been dropping a
bounds,
bunch of
right
them.
on the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
Diver, who do you think
Just
you are,
on the
man?
edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage
28
there to
did.
knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Oh, don't block
In the
anybody.
backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the
Split
kicker's
plays
head.
your ass on here.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. The returner will field it and try to do some business.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll go right back to it. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
What are y'all doing?
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. That pass is incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
3rd down play from the gun. Finds space on the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. And he will get home, and the quarterback the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Look at that.
He's got it all right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a
Let's
first
go get the
down.
ball.
Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and it's filling. You just can't do it better.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
Great punt.
And
Great
that, my
punt.
friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The lone back's got it. Fights off the defender. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard
Literally
line.
inside coverage.
First down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Ramsey. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Spartans are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not wide enough to move the sticks, and it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Eastern Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And he fights his way forward, gets away
Bro,
from
this dude
one,
gets hurt
but
every
not much
game.
doing on that one. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout.
Good catch.
Complete in the middle.
All right, let's go, freshman.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet.
That's a hell of a play.
Fighting Irish. Made the
Good
grab
throw,
and took
good
it on in
catch.
for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here comes the offense on first down. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what he did.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass.
Jesus, give me that. Oh my God. Cole, you having a hell of a game.
Can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wide out. Complete to the left. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Spartans will snap it on first and 10. Trying play action. Gets it out quickly.
Off the
He
ball.
makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
Yeah, you got
Finds his
that
tight
deep.
end. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. To the air on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second and 10, he'll throw again.
Yeah, how's 84 cooking?
He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it's caught! Touchdown, Spartans!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on the money. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Makes the catch. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Notre Dame right back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. The Spartans will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Rides to back and leaves it.
But what are y'all doing?
They needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch inside the 30 and still running. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Sparty. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Makes the grab over the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The give on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
What are we doing here?
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's got it. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds.
I'm not playing no more zone.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. Got the first down and more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To the air on second down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oh, he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had. Oh, he's got some space. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So
how do you miss that pass?
Keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And this kicker is turning into old
knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. He makes the grab. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He's got his man.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. Third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The noise bouncing off of Smarty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Fires toward the end zone.
Come back in the game and get a touch.
Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Got it in the middle. It's Ramsey. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Bro,
This
y'all in the
defense
tight
better
end
not
fucking
blink.
eat
I know
y'all,
they've got
bro.
a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Tight end.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Right
on target this time. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
He'll toss it. Touchdown, Michigan State. Great job by the back on the option.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it.
I don't know if we win the Maddie with this
takes
fucking
it to the
defense.
house for 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here come the Irish back on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now on the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Might be calling a hot route. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Under fire. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Shoots it to the left. Touchdown,
beautiful fucking pass.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And that one's incomplete.
Watch me, a dumbass, bro.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick 6. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw in.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football.
Why can't I break anything
They
up?
finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Spartans are in the hurry up.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Spartans. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. Oh, they block it. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake which breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Sparty. The defense putting points on the board. What a shift in momentum. What a big-time play. He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they were on the same page at all, but the defender steps in front, makes the big play, and then every kid's dream, right? You play defense, you create the turnover, and then you take it all the way to the inside.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play.
Come on, bro.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Going to take a shot at this DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He's got it. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
How many times this guy gonna get hurt, bro?
Chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. There he goes. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. With that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we
that's
are
on the
late
cheat,
in
man.
this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be dragged down.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody's like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Turning it on.
What are y'all doing? Like they're doing anything to make computer win this game.
It has them on the move, trying to get the late score. The Spartans look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Here's a hit. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a
Not
big
even
play.
rushing or anything.
Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Works the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to get rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop. After that last incompletion setting up 4th down, do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
This the play.
Bruh, they about to win this game. The computer been doing anything to make me lose.
He signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on 4th
Let's
down.
go. Good fucking
They
stop.
stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
God damn.
They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd.
Wrap the ball
It's
up.
these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
Easy money.
Quick timeout call The defense stopping the
Taking
clock
no
to
risk.
save as much time as possible for their offense.
Get out of here.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality
God
here as they
damn.
are ready to snap it in victory formation. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible.
They almost
When
lost
you
the
have that
last
kind
two.
of record,
Not two.
the
The last
possibilities
one was
seem
but-
limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum.